From the Dual City Studios in Texas, USA, it's the award-winning In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, Sabre Sparkman from the Hot Rod Tour of Texas, and they are on the road.
They are rolling.
Plus, Jeff's Motor Minute, and I'll review the new 2026 Chevy Blazer EV. Just ahead on this edition of the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Howdy, along with Mike Out of This World Mars. There he is. We always need more Jeff Zekin. Engineer David Ainsley, who's been on the phone with us for the past hour and a half, trying to make sure that this broadcast gets on, and probably is not. I'm Don Armstrong. Thanks for being with us this morning, Mr. Mars. Why don't we just get right to it? I know that the Sparkmans are on the air with her. There's Sabre. Good morning, you guys. Bobby's sitting next to her.
Bobby.
And want to make sure that you guys can hear us and we can hear you. Where are you exactly right now?
We're pulling into Blanco, Texas right now. Just got off the Devil's Backbone, left from Gateway this morning.
Wonderful.
That's great. Well, we're glad that there's cell phone service out there and we can hear and see you guys just fine. So what we wanted to do is kind of divide up our interview with you guys this morning. And our first part of this is we're going to talk to you guys about what happened on Thursday night, because that's when you have the big symphony concert
kickoff
down there at City Hall and the county seat and all of that down at Town Square. How did things go?
It was great. We had a huge turnout. In fact, I think this is the year that we handed out the most packets on the first night.
Wow.
I don't think we hardly had any left by the time we got done. The symphony, they had a wonderful performance as usual. They include all the local schools for Victoria in their performances. And everybody had a blast as usual. We missed you guys.
Well, we wanted to do something a little bit different, and this is kind of different for you and us on the Hot Rod Tour. And I just heard, I guess that was Bobby's cop car that we just heard.
A little acceleration.
We're in pursuit. We're in hot pursuit.
Hot pursuit.
Either that or he's being pulled over. One
or the other. So
we got a few pictures we're going to scroll while we're talking to you.
Okay,
Perfect.
So let's talk about how many people are on the tour with you today.
About 263.
We got about 263, 264 people this year.
Wow.
You would say people, you're talking about cars?
That's cars, that's just drivers. And then
622.
about 622 participants altogether.
Wow. That's really
We
something.
miss y'all.
I can only imagine what the food line would be.
Hey, I will tell you, yesterday at the restaurant that we went to, everybody fed within probably an hour. Everybody had a hot meal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic.
And where was that?
That was at the Powerhouse Grill in
Seguin
Seguin. It's right on the Guadalupe River.
It's the power plant.
I need to interject something here. I've been following you all on Facebook, Bobby. Your folks are doing a great job posting these things and keeping us aware of it. You're there, but you're not there by following you on Facebook. And some of the things, I'm reminiscing of the places we went to last year and the year before. I'm thinking, that's cool. I've been there. But congratulations to y'all on your marketing and getting that out there, because it's fantastic to follow y'all.
Really is.
And there's going to be times when then we're not going to be able to hear them.
Yeah.
So we're just going to have to kind of fill in the gaps.
Right.
There they
Yep,
are.
there they are.
There
You're
we
here.
go.
Yeah. We
We're
were
back.
just explaining
We're
that
back.
because you guys. Yeah.
Must have got on top of the hill.
Yeah.
Yes,
top
we
of the
did.
hill. Yeah, up above
Well,
the cell phone tower. Yeah. So, Bobby, I have to ask, I heard that motor roar just a little bit ago. Obviously, you got your foot into it. So, are you driving the Edsel cop car?
Yes, sir. The 59 Edsel Ranger.
The 59, but it doesn't have an Edsel motor in it.
No, it's everything underneath it other than the body is a 2000 town car. It's on airbag, vintage air conditioning. So we're getting a nice cold AC.
Yeah.
Do you actually do any work on the car anymore? I mean, once you got the body changed over to the Lincoln, I mean, I've never heard you complain the thing just keeps running forever.
Here, this thing is really, it just on taking and taking it. Baby them. Y'all
Well,
know that. Y'all been on the tour with us. We don't baby them.
Yeah.
yes, I know, because even in the Corvette, I've had every once in a while a time to keep up and catch you guys.
It's a lot of fun.
As he
We really
laughs.
enjoy it.
Yeah, it truly is. So, what are the highlights that you got going on today? Now, this is day 2 of the tour, correct?
We are headed to 40 Darks Garage in Spring Branch, the long way. We're going through Sisterdale and Candelia and a couple of places, and we're going to have lunch there. And then
Shop.
we're going to go head towards Fredericksburg. We're going to take the Willis City Loop and make our way to Archway Resorts this afternoon to have dinner there.
Wow.
I'll send you guys some pictures of the photo op we have at the lunch stop. You guys are really going to be wishing y'all were here.
Well,
Okay.
thank you for rubbing it in, but yes, yes,
thank you.
we already do actually. So Thursday night was the big concert with the symphony orchestra down there in Victoria, and I assume that all of that took off just fine. How was the Friday morning send-off from the baseball fields?
It was perfect. I believe we have some drone footage.
You do?
Everybody showed up, and we went by several schools. If you hit our Facebook page, I posted pictures of all the kids. One of the schools in Victoria, we made sure they all had Texas flags, and they were giving Texas flags.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Just to finish up what she was saying, I did see that video. The kids are out there. The whole school was emptied out and they had a path. The hot rodders were just wonderful to go through there. A couple of them were revving their motors. The kids were all excited and getting all high fives and getting excited about that. So they did a great job.
So I guess my question now it's not the same path though up through the hill country that you guys have gone before.
All new routes.
No, it's an all new route. We've never taken this route before.
And so you went through some other little towns where all the kids are out there in the playground waving as you guys go by.
Yes. That whole Yorktown we went through, all the whole school district was out as we drove by.
And our morning drive this morning is about 225 miles. Just a morning drive.
Wow.
And that's to get to the lunch stop.
Yes.
Yeah. And what are you guys
And
having
after-
for lunch today?
We're having beef and chicken fajitas catered in by a caterer we brought in from San Antonio, Texas.
Wow. That's great.
Look at you guys go.
Yeah.
Talk about stepping it up. You know, we were on the very first tour with you guys, and we connected, and I remember that there was a bar that got overwhelmed on the first
Yes.
night, on Thursday night. The poor folks over there, and they did quite a job getting everybody all fixed up, and you got all the bags handed out, and it was a fun time. But things have really progressed in the past few years.
The garage crawl too. This is our second year to do the garage crawl on Thursday before the kickoff party. Was fantastic. All the shops, we had 5 different shops, from drag racers to IMSA racers to basically my hot rod shops, a dyno guy. So a big variety of stuff. They open their doors to the public. Anybody could come, even if you weren't part of the tour. The Thursday kickoff party, it's open to the public. It's completely free. You don't have to be part of the tour.
Yeah. So obviously, cell phone service up in the hill country is kind of sketchy, especially if you're on the move. I hear them trying to get back in. So there they are. Okay, so you guys are
Sorry
back.
about that.
No,
you're
it's
good.
okay. No need to apologize. Well, I was just going to say that with the advancement of the Hot Rod Tour, it sounds like you guys have learned a few things from past events and improved on those. And you know how important it is to have some different venues along the way. It sounds like a ton of fun. I know that I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I had no idea what to
Now you can
expect.
go back.
You know, the first hot rod tour. I can tell you that I got there to that great outdoor patio bar that we all met up the first time, and there were some
Aircraft.
people.
Yeah. Aircraft.
Yep.
And yeah, and the guys from the diesel guys from Dallas, the Smoky whatever it is.
Right.
Black Smoke Garage
Yeah.
guy from Carthage,
Yeah, that's
Texas.
That's it.
We got a
That's
bunch
them.
of them with us. Jonas didn't make it, but the rest of them are all. We got a handful of them with us still.
So were you there
Well-
the year that we had the 18-wheelers that followed us for a while too?
No, well, if I was there, but I don't know if I remember them following you guys. But how fun would that? I would like to have gotten into that that follow
They
up.
went to the
Yeah.
drag strip.
Yeah, they went to the drag strip with us, and they went to the place in Dripping Springs that we did. They were with us for about half a day that day.
How fun!
Wow.
How many 18-wheelers were there?
It was
Oh no.
6 of them or so.
It's unbelievable.
Anyway, you know, these are some of the things that surprises that you get along with on the hot rod tour. It's a fun event that that pretty much anybody is invited to
Yeah.
go.
They-
There's just a limited number of slots,
Right.
And I think it's 300 or so.
Right.
Am I right with the 300 slots?
we did 350, but he was selling slots on Thursday night. People wanting passenger tickets, and he was selling them that night at the kickoff party.
Yeah,
So
and
it's
the other good thing,
350 cars.
the other fun thing about it is the fact that everybody is welcome. It's not something if you've got an
All makes,
80
models.
Cutlass,
Yeah.
it doesn't make any difference. Whatever it is that
We took Kathy's
Hey.
Lexus, or 2013
Hey.
Lexus, a couple years ago.
Yes, Bob.
We're branching out this year. When we leave the lunch stop, we've got a helicopter following us all the way to Fredericksburg. They're going to do a bunch of video footage for us by helicopter.
Well, I'm glad
Wow.
it's somebody else and not me.
Don's on call.
Yeah, no, I'm not on call this weekend, and I'm glad to report that. So that's a good thing. What kind of helicopter? Do you even know?
I'm not sure what it is. It's the second one that he's picked up. It's a real good friend of ours.
Yeah. Well, he's
We do
crazy. I
not
can
dis-
tell you that. Whoops,
We lost her.
we lost her.
Yeah, they kind of
You
bounce
talk
in and
you
out,
talk
up and
about
down the hills.
helicopters and things just go south. I don't know what to say.
Exactly. So,
I know that they're trying to get
Yeah,
back
they
here
are.
to talk to us. There you go. I think we got you all. No. But at any rate, that ought to be fun with the helicopter shot.
Yes, and we've had a bunch of drone footage as well. So we'll have a lot of footage on the website, on the Facebook page. So keep an eye on the Facebook page for live updates and real time postings and lots of pictures.
What is it? What is it? Is it hotrodtouroftexas.com? No,
Correct.
Facebook.
Yep. Yeah, the Facebook's real simple. Just search for Hot Rod Tour of Texas.
But
Guys,
we try to keep stuff on our actual website too. But you're gonna find it on the Facebook page first.
Lots
I
of
was
lots
saying
of
earlier-
quicker and easier to put it up there.
I was saying
Okay.
earlier that you can actually follow the tour without being there. I was commending Bobby on all the posts that he had. You were like you were there.
He
So-
didn't do anything. That's Sabre that did
Okay,
He's
that.
well,
driving.
Sabre did it.
I'm driving.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's me.
Well, you're fantastic because you can follow it. You don't even have to be there. You're there with spirit just by watching.
So where is your partner back there behind you guys or what?
Actually, he's in front of us.
Jeremy.
Yes, the lead man. He's always in the front. We always see the rear end of his truck.
That's great. Yeah. Well,
We're doing a navigation via radios for the rest of the group. So we kind of got them scattered out throughout the, I think 12 miles long total.
So there hasn't been a lot of attrition with any of the hot rods, has there?
We're 90% repeat.
repeat customers.
Yeah.
So yeah, 90% of the group that normally
Right.
goes. It's a great bunch of people, and the one thing that comes to my mind is we were out in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And here, 300
Oh,
cars
river.
all in a row, and we all decided. No, somebody up front decided that they needed to take a leak,
Yeah.
and they pulled
Potty
in,
break.
They pulled into a little one-woman shop, convenience store, and there was no gas. It was just the fact that it was a one.
Food items.
Yeah, and
The
they
first year we
overwhelmed
did
them.
it. Yep.
Yeah,
And
and,
the
the poor woman
store,
was overwhelmed. But I asked her, I said, "Is there something that I can do to help?" Yes. Do you want to take the money? I said, "No, I don't want to take the money, but I'll be more than happy to help you in any way that I can." And that's the whole spirit of the Hot Rod Tour: is that everybody helps each other.
She was more interested in going outside and looking at the cars than she was taking money.
So is she a usual stop now? Is she on the schedule for stops now?
No, we haven't been that way. Maybe that'll be a thing we need to revisit.
And there was a guy that had a Corvette convertible, and it looked like it was going to rain, and the top got stuck down, and everybody came to help. And I guess that they finally got the thing to work. That's a good thing when you got a bunch of shade tree mechanics all in a row out there.
Yeah.
Well, listen, it's great to talk to you.
Corvettes. A lot of C8 Corvettes convertibles.
Nice.
And a CO6.
Well, it's great to talk. It's great to talk to you guys, and we thank you very much for taking the time out to talk to us. And let's talk again in another hour, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, y'all. Good luck to you, and we'll talk to you then. Very nice. All right. Just ahead, Jeff's Motor Minute and a review of the new Chevy Blazer EV. When the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after this.
The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Lupe Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Lupe Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Lupe Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in Houston. Visit any of the Lupe Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Lupe experience with queso flamiado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Lupe beef and chicken fajitas or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Lupe Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Lupe Tortilla. Eats pretty good. Apple or Android, In Wheel Time podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and searching for a fun car talk show, give In Wheel Time a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture, Mike's Driving Destinations, all on In Wheel Time. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon through Amazon. Your car is a direct reflection of you, so don't be satisfied with color fade or a dingy, dull appearance. Get rid of those terrible automated car wash scratches. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your Save the Paint company. John Gray and his team of detailing experts can help your cars finish without a full repaint. Searching for real experts in window tint or windshield protection? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Dash cams, radar detectors, Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Got a new car? Get it protected as soon as you take delivery. If you don't know which of the multitude of protection products to go with, John Gray will give you an honest opinion and won't sell you something you don't need. John will help you understand the many options and pricing right on the spot. He's your guy to have your ride looking its best and protected too. See the state-of-the-art shop yourself. Free tours anytime. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to, located just south of the Southwest Freeway on the Sam Houston Parkway. Gulf Coast Auto Shield, full-service luxury car care today and online at gcautoshield.com. Gift giving.
Actually,
your car is a direct reflection of you, so don't be satisfied with color fade or
commercial that was supposed to be for the bottom of the hour. So we don't know what's going on over there.
There he is.
And
There he is.
yeah. I'm sorry, we can't hear you, Mr. Morris. Could you say that again?
Fat fingers.
Yeah. Well, you need to kick those fingers away from all those
Yeah.
buttons you got control of over there.
On loop, and I was trying to get the loop off before we came back out of the spot.
I see.
Gotcha.
Well, I think that you also still have Sabre and them through your computer over there, so I just wanted to bring that up. Hey, we invite you to join us for the live version of the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show every Saturday at our regular time, 10 to noon Central, on InWheelTime.com, YouTube, and Facebook. And don't forget, 30-minute podcasts of our shows can be found at your favorite podcast store, and we hope that you will join us. Time now for Jeff's Motor Minute.
All righty. You got this, Mark? You want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just go ahead.
I'll let you do
Okay.
the intro and I'll pop it.
Okay, so from rookie
Don't worry.
contracts to racing wealth, these are the homes of some of the NASCAR drivers that we all know and not necessarily are current. So what happens when speed, fame, and big wins turn into real estate, real world? Well, for NASCAR's biggest stars, success doesn't just stay on the track. It shows up in the homes they build, from a quiet lakeside retreat to jaw-dropping mansions. So here we go. The first one on the block is Kevin Harvick's $3.5 million European castle. It's a 12,000 square foot Oak Ridge mansion. It looks more like a European fortress rather than a race car driver's pad. 2014 NASCAR champion, he listed the 5-bedroom home featuring a garden for $3.5 million. It's a fitting residence for a man with 121 National Series wins, ranking him third all-time in NASCAR history. I like it, but I don't like the big hill there. I would probably trip and roll down it. The next one we have is Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s $3.7 million Pirate Paradise. Earnhardt, his love for history in the Key West, built this pirate home. 3,300 square foot nautical escape features rope-wrapped columns, ship wheels, and even a secret hatch. Don't know where it goes. 26-time Cup winner listed the 5-bedroom home for $3.7 million, showcasing a renovation hobby he once shared on the DIY network. So he was actually doing remodels to it and put it on TV. The next one we have is a retired driver. It's Kurt Busch's Trophy Room Palace, located in Mooresville, which is North Carolina. Kurt Busch's former 9,500 square foot estate was built to house a legacy. The inaugural Chase for the Cup champion designed the office specifically for 34 trophies, boasting 5.5 bathrooms, garage large enough for a custom 1964 Volkswagen Beetle. Home recently hit the market for nearly $4 million. So there you go. If you got extra $4 million, you can buy it. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Equestrian Estate. This home is a massive 9,986 square foot property previously owned by NASCAR legend Ernie Irvan and Joe Nemechek. I don't think they owned it together separately. Valued at $16 million, the estate features an 18-stall horse barn, 3-acre pond, and a putting green. The Daytona 500
Tim Richmond
residence often offers a spa and a cabana for the ultimate post-race relaxation.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Gordon, who knows him? He's the Manhattan condo guy.
in your tiny little Speedo.
There you go. 4-time champion Jeff Gordon trademarked for the track for Central Park views with his $30 million residence. Now, bear in mind, it's an apartment, or condo, I should say, featuring Brazilian cherry floors and an Italian ceramic kitchen.
Brazilian. I knew we would
There
get that
you
word
go.
in there sooner or
That's
later.
the word of the day. 3,454 square feet. Home tripled in value since Gordon's 2007 purchase. NASCAR Hall of Famer sold the luxury unit just 2 months before finishing it. He provided speed translates to real estate is what he's talking about. So he
Real
built it-
estate.
real estate,
Not real estate. I
Well,
got
they
you.
separate real estate.
Uh-huh.
An estate for the real. Tony Stewart's $30 million Indiana Lodge. This is pretty cool. Known as Smoke, that's his moniker. Owns this most expensive residence, a $30 million rustic lodge spanning over 19,000 square feet, 415 acres. The home features an 8,700-gallon freshwater aquarium and an indoor trout stream. Oh, boy. Get out of bed and drop a line.
Drop something. Drop. I was going to say trowel, but I guess that'd be kind of trout.
Well, you could go trolling the night before. Built in the Northern Rockies, lodgepole pine. Extreme luxury. The last one we have, this guy is known as the Kid, Mark Martin. It's the $1 Million Chef Haven. Known as the Kid.
Hi, I'm Mark Martin, and I go.
I like Mark Martin.
I do too, but he talks like
5,700
that.
square foot sanctuary on Lake Norman. The 40-time NASCAR champ winner enjoyed professional chef's kitchen and private pavement dock for lake access. $2.55 million. It remains a testament to his storied Roush racing career. And of course, he made a lot of money with when Viagra was his sponsor. He got that spot because he was.
Are you serious?
He was winning races by
Oh, my
inches.
God.
And
And I got it. There was a joke in there.
yeah,
I just
tried
now
to-
getting
yeah,
it.
okay.
Sorry.
Anyways, but there you go. So if you got a lot of money and you're a race car driver, and I know there's a lot of folks out there that are trying to be that level, keep trying. I mean, you got to start somewhere, and there's a lot of folks out there that know what they're doing.
Time now for this hour's car review. Had a chance to drive the 2026 Chevrolet Blazer EV. Comes in these trim levels: the LT, the RS, and the SS. I had the SS. Now, this is considered by the government as a small SUV. We would like to call it really a medium size. Ours was habanero orange.
Ooh.
Seats 5 folks, including the driver, all new for 2024. Sharp and unique EV styling ranks high on our looking glass meter. Unique gills behind the front wheel well. Driver's side in particular opens for a charge port over there. Good-looking 22-inch wheels, not ugly EV wheels. Great-looking rear hatch area, Chevy unique. And what I liked, the overall design kills it. Now, what could use improvement? The power sunroof is a $1,500 option. It's not for Houston sunshine in the summertime. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Interior highlights. There's no start button. There's no stop button. You get in, sit down, put your foot on the brake, and it turns on.
Wow.
You want to get out? All you got to do is just put the car in park, get out, and it shuts off.
Wow.
There's no button. Very different. It's kind of unsettling at first. Anyway, seating materials are cool. 3 round vents on the dash for AC. Layered dual screens are awesome. 17-inch center screen. Cargo room, adequate for a vehicle its size. What I liked, the overall interior design is awesome. What could use improvement? There is no Apple CarPlay or Android Auto available on this vehicle. It's a thing that General Motors is doing across the board, that they're going to do away with all of that and bring it in-house with the OnStar built in. And so they want your money that you would normally pay for Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. They want to be in charge of everything on the no button. Engine, 102 kilowatt per hour battery. It's got dual motors on it. It's all-wheel drive. Relative speaking, it's 615 horsepower, 650 pound-feet of torque. No transmission. It's a direct drive electric motor. Range, it says 302 miles. Well, I got 2.6 miles per kilowatt hour, which related to about a 443.5 miles. Anyway, what I liked about it, it's for a plug-in. I mean, it's okay. I plugged it in at home and I plugged it in at work. And so if you want to call it free electricity, as you know, there's nothing free anymore. Ride and handling, it's smooth despite its heavy battery pack. What could use improvement? Nothing, I suppose. Here's the price. Base trim, $60,600. Price is tested $63,985. The base model price, not the SS now, is $44,700. Competitors, Hyundai Ioniq 5 starts at $35,000. Cadillac Lyriq, $59,200, which I think would be its twin sister on the Cadillac brand. And then the Mustang Mach-E starts at $37,795. Next week, I get to review the Kia K4.
I want to back up. You talked about the no start button. Do you think maybe there's a sensor in the seat, like the weight would maybe activate?
Yes, you have to have the key fob on you, and then you sit down in it.
So there's probably some kind of sensor, maybe.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because I think all cars are that way. You can't start it without somebody having their butt in the seat and the foot on the brake.
You just can't lean in, and because you got to put your foot on the brake
Correct.
and all that.
Yeah, correct.
Not
Okay.
like the good old days. Hot wire
no,
car
no.
with one hand.
There's none of that. Hey, if you'd like to get in touch with us, send us an email. The address is info@nwheeltime.com. We're back after this quick break.
Your car is a direct reflection of you, so don't be satisfied with color fade or a dingy, dull appearance. Get rid of those terrible automated car wash scratches. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your save the paint company. John Gray and his team of detailing experts can help your cars finish without a full repaint. Searching for real experts in window tint or windshield protection? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Dash cams, radar detectors, Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Got a new car? Get it protected as soon as you take delivery. If you don't know which of the multitude of protection and products to go with, John Gray will give you an honest opinion and won't sell you something you don't need. John will help you understand the many options and pricing right on the spot. He's your guy to have your ride looking its best and protected too. See the state-of-the-art shop yourself. Free tours anytime. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to, located just south of the Southwest Freeway on the Sam Houston Parkway. Gulf Coast Auto Shield, full-service luxury car care today and online at gcautoshield.com. Gift giving should be meaningful, and we have an idea. A hand-painted custom illustration of your car from one of the nation's leading artists. Now you can get one or a car show poster customized for you, a friend, or a loved one. Bill Sites will be happy to guide you through the process. No matter what the day, birthday, anniversary, or any day, an Autographics custom illustration adds an extra touch of class to any home. Call Bill today, 832-922-0963. That's 832-922-0963.
That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.